Hey folks, welcome back to Pokémon Y and the final installment of Elite Week. We've taken care of the Elite Four, and all that's left is the champion through those very, very large doors. Now, I am genuinely worried about my ability to do this upcoming match. It is pretty tough until the very end when it gets very, very tough. The champion's levels are far beyond mine. I think the lowest is 64, highest is 68, my highest is 63, lowest is 58. I think it's gonna be challenging, you guys. I think it's gonna be tough. That's quite the room. Those are big-ass curtains. Okay, so it might be a little hard to tell based on how far it is zoomed out, but you may recognize that trainer up in front of us. Remember her? Diantha? The actress who's a Pokémon trainer for fun? We met her a couple times. It's okay if you don't remember. I didn't. The first time I played, did not remember her at all. But, yeah, she is tough. She's really tough. She is, in fact, the most powerful champion that the series has seen so far. As of Gen 6, anyway. I don't know about Gen 7, because it hasn't come out yet. And yeah, she is... I think she's gonna give me some trouble. I hope she is. I hope I win, obviously, but... I think she's gonna give me some trouble. So she leads with Hawlucha, fighting Flying. And so I led with Dana, hoping to get a Thunderbolt in and KO it before it causes any problems. Not great. Nice. Good work, Dana. Okay, so the quicker I can get things out of the way, probably the better. Tyrantrum. So Dragon Rock. Yeah, see, my fairy moves aren't very strong, is the thing. So I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna nuzzle it to paralyze it. That'll slow it down and potentially make it not do attacks sometimes. Nice. And I'm actually now gonna Volt Switch out to Ava. Because Ava, because of her high physical defense, should hopefully be able to take a couple hits from Tyrantrum. I know it'll have rock moves, but I'm hoping Ava will be bulky enough to survive them. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. Okay, so she survived one. It's paralyzed, and I don't think it's very fast in the first place. I'm going to try to Ice Fang it. Yes, alright, good. Okay, so that, I think, minimized damage. And none of my Pokemon have fainted yet. I want to keep as many of them awake. I've never really thought, what's the opposite of fainted? I really want to keep them all able to battle for as long as possible, just so I have them as a resource when I am fighting her final Pokemon. So this Goodra, we've met Goodra before in battles against Colin. Ooh, Focus Blast, special fighting move. That's gonna annihilate her. Oh! Good work, Ava. The thing about Focus Blast, it has garbage accuracy. So I'm going to Hyper Potion again, and hope that the next time it uses it, it misses. And the time after that it uses it, it also misses. Alright, and yes, Pokémon allowing me to dodge things, very nice. Okay, so I can choose either Ice Fang or Avalanche here. Either it will KO me with Focus Blast, or I'll live by a hair thanks to Pokémon and in that case Avalanche would be better, or it will miss, in which case Ice Fang would be better. An Ice Fang. Yes, alright, I guessed correctly. Okay, one more Ice Fang will take it down. Alright, good work. Good work, Ava. I'm gonna bring Dana back in, and I'm gonna use Play Rough. I think with that amount of HP left for Goodra, that should be enough. Yes, alright. Good. Aurorus. We've met Aurorus before as well. Gonna bring in Petra for the Hammer Arm. It'll be quadruple effective, and I think that's my best bet. I always have trouble with Aurorus when I fight Colin. So I'm worried about this one. Alright, nice, good. That went as well as I could ask it to. Gourgeist, okay. I could go for a Vanity Mirror match. Or I could use Crunch. I'm not gonna switch into this Mirror match, I think, because it has super effective against Will. So I might be switching into a trap. And that was just a lot quicker and easier and leaves me in probably a better situation for her, I believe, final Pokemon, yes. Gardevoir. So this Gardevoir, as you can see, level 68. And it's not an ordinary Gardevoir. It is a Mega Gardevoir. And Mega Gardevoir are really, really dangerous. So it has Moonblast, Moonblast being a very powerful special Fairy-type move that would have KO'd Petra in one shot if it weren't for Pokémon. Thank you, Petra. I'm gonna crunch its neutral crunch, but... Hey! 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 I was getting really worked up there, but Pokémon made that trivial. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Because I was really building that thing up. On the other hand, I'm not gonna, like, reset and do it again. Because I won. Pokemon be too strong, please nerf. And so, we end the Pokemon League Challenge. The team of all-stars, if I do say so myself. Bet you never expected an Avalugg at the beginning of this series. And yeah, that is the main game of Pokémon Y. So let's sit back, relax, and watch the credits. What? These aren't credits. This is a cutscene. Very fancy cutscene, actually. It's nice to get some recognition for defeating the evil team for once. It's like people actually appreciate us putting our lives on the line. You're welcome. Oh hey, it's that guy. Remember that guy? He stood around mysteriously a few times in cutscenes. And now for the real final battle of the game against Pokemon Trainer AZ, or Az, I don't know. But yeah, the man from long, long ago who was separated from his beloved Pokemon. He wants one last battle. Now, to be honest, AZ isn't very difficult. His levels are significantly lower than the Elite Four, and he only has 3 Pokemon as opposed to 4, which the Elite Four have, and 6, which Diantha have, and you're fully healed. So this isn't meant as a final challenge. This is meant as a way to put a bow on his story arc. Anyway, Vivi didn't get a whole lot of action during the Elite Four and Champion, so sending her in. Siglif, if you KO... Ooh, not happy about that. Not happy about that at all, Siglif. See, I'm afraid of the random number generator KOing Vivi, so I don't want to use Hyper Potion. Let's switch to my other Pokemon under 60. Really? You're doing this to me, Siglif? Look at me using a Hyper Potion in the Az battle. Whew. This guy's actually getting a lot of crits too. Does he have Pokemon of me? Oh, and I guess we don't gain experience from this battle either. Which which is a little weird. So anyway, one thing you may have noticed about Az is that he has a bunch of really old Pokemon. So Golurk is a Pokemon that I think is man-made from an ancient civilization. Siglif is, I think, in some way created from ancient drawings. You know, it does reference ancient drawings from the real world. And Torkoal, I mean, tortoises just live really, really long. So I think this is a way to indicate just how old Az is that he's using these very ancient Pokemon that have probably been with him for thousands of years. Thank you, Ava. You did good work. I was letting Ava faint there because I wanted Vivi to come back in. Oh, man. That's not very good. Is the Draining Kiss going to be any better? A little better. Okay, well, while it's off Phantom Forcing, I'm going to Quiver Dance, which I've had on my moveset for a long time and have never used. Ooh. God, I do that every time. Okay, Draining Kiss, Draining Kiss, Draining Kiss. Ah. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna be annoying and stubborn about this. I'm gonna use Revive, and I'm gonna have Vivi finish this thing off. Because I want Vivi to win this battle for me. Alright? Shadow Sneak to make sure I don't accidentally damage this Golurk with Will. Now, let's finish this baby off. I said, let's finish this baby off. All right. Vivi, thank you. It's a hard-fought battle, and I couldn't have made it through Kalos without you. Suddenly, from the sky, So I trash talk this game's story a lot, but one thing I really love is that this giant, ancient man, all the heartache that he's suffered the past 3,000 years, it's because of this little thing. This cute little Floette. Just that. He's so hulking and grisly, and he's contrasted with that Floette. I think it's really, really nice. You know, it harkens back to kind of a more innocent, more loving time for him. And that wraps up the main story. We'll be back for the post-game, but for now, see ya folks. This has been Pokemon Y.